1990, you're looking at what's then the tallest concrete reinforced structure in the world. Most distinctive feature, the 10-story high drama fluorescent light on the crown. When illuminated after dark, we Chicagoans call this building the White Castle. Are we longing for a medieval age past? No, we're longing for sliders, White Castle hamburgers. When you see the building lit up tonight, it looks like that famous Midwestern restaurant. And look, I'm not trying to make a silly joke. When I compare this building to the White Castle restaurant, there's a connection. The White Castle restaurant logo and 311 South Wacker were both modeled after one of the few buildings you can visit today which escaped the Great Chicago Fire. It was called the Water Tower at the corner of Chicago and Michigan Avenue. Standpipe for the water pumping station in 1869. It stood directly on the path of the Great Chicago Fire and remained untouched. It is a symbol of Chicago's hope. It's a visitor center, so you can go over there after the tour today. One more story about the Sears Tower. Momentarily, as you look up at the tallest building in America, imagine for just a moment that you are French. Your name is Alain Robert, but you wish the world would call you Spider-Man instead. Alain Robert is the building climber, the daredevil. He came to our Sears Tower August 1999. No climbing equipment, save a little hook on his belt in case he got tired. Amazing, this Rob. A little over 2 hours, like a little monkey. Alain Robert climbed 1,450 feet. He would land on top of the tallest building in America. Welcomed with open arms and closed handcuffs by Chicago police. Arrested for criminal trespassing, performing an aerial show now using a net. Zoom, it was out to San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge. Whoosh, home to Paris, he climbed the Eiffel Tower. Kuala Lumpur, the Petronas Towers. Taipei, the 101 building. And pushing 50 years old, where was Mr. Robert this spring? Climbing the Burj Khalifa of Dubai. Upon reaching the roof, he was not content, so he shimmied up the spire to claim the entire 2,717 feet. Now, for a moment, let us consider the mind of building climber Alain Robert, how he views the universe. For my friends, what is architecture if it is not the way that we interact with the space that we inhabit, that we live in? You or I look at a building, we think beauty, we think function. Alain Robert looks at that very same building and thinks, aha, a new obstacle to help me overcome my fear of heights. Should we all climb a building now like Mr. Robert? No, of course not. I am, however, suggesting, friends, it never hurts to look at the universe through new eyes. This is on my mind today because I'm revisiting the work of one of the greatest architect, philosopher, and